I'm going to drink away my son's college fund. I somehow ended up with a genius of a son. I always joked that I wanted a paternity test since he was too smart to be mine. Maybe that's why my wife his mom left when he was 12. She remarried a couple of years later, and then I did too. All was good as long as I could focus on my son. I set up a government-backed college fund for him, but I told him that he didn't need to use it if he didn't want to. One time, he asked what I'd do if he didn't use the money. I shrugged and said I'd go to Europe and drink it away. I'd heard about these monks who sold beer to keep their monastery going, and I wanted to try some. A few months ago, he got accepted into Mill University, but a few weeks later, a drunk driver made sure he'd never get there. I didn't think about the money again until my ex came to me after the funeral. She knew about the fund and asked if her new stepson could have the money instead. I thought about it for a moment, then said no. I told her there were a few bottles of beer with my name on them in some European monastery, and I promised our son I'd go drink them dry. My ex chewed me out for wasting the money and said my son would want his stepbrother to have it. I know my son wouldn't have cared, and I already had a promise to keep. I ignored her and booked that trip to Europe. Turns out, the monk beer is great. I just wish my son could have enjoyed it with me.